Hello, welcome to Living Unveiled with Maddie. I am Madeline Agoba and I'm the author of the Mastery War, The River. Today, I'd like to address a reality that many will find a little bit unsettling. Well, it has to be said. There is a growing misunderstanding about what it means to equip the saints. Equipping does not mean keeping believers tied to apron strings, dependent on leaders, or confined to a system that controls their growth. Equipping is meant to release, to build maturity, capacity, and responsibility so that each believer can step fully into their God-given assignments. Ephesians 4:11-12 is quite explicit, and it gave some as apostles, some as prophets, and some as evangelists, some as pastors and teachers, to equip the saints for the work of the ministry, for building up the body of Christ. The goal is for the work of ministry and not for permanent spectatorship. God's design is to raise sons and daughters who operate independently under His Spirit, accountable, capable, and aligned with purpose. Here's the challenge in many church contexts today. Leadership unintentionally fosters dependency. Believers are trained to perform. They are groomed to be visible, but rarely empowered to act without oversight. They appear faithful, but when the moment comes to step into responsibility, they are unprepared. This is not conjecture. A 2022 Banner survey found that 58% of practicing Christians attend church regularly, yet fewer than 30% actively engage in personal discipleship, Bible studies, or severe outside structured programs. The numbers reveal a troubling reality. Many are ready to show up, but not ready to do. Jesus modeled the opposite. He invested deeply in His disciples. He trained them and then sent them out to act, to teach, and to multiply. Luke 10:1-2 records, "After this, the Lord appointed 72 others and sent them 2 by 2 ahead of Him to every town and place where He was about to go. He told them, 'The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into His harvest field.'" Notice the pattern. They were trained, entrusted, and sent thereafter. There was no ongoing control, only alignment with God's mission. This is the shift we are in now. God is preparing His people to operate with wisdom, responsibility, and capacity. The Spirit is releasing assignments, strategies, and opportunities, but He will not release them to those content with passivity, dependency, or borrowed faith. If you're not actively building yourself, growing your understanding, and stepping into responsibility, you risk being left behind. You risk remaining a spectator or puppet in someone else's narrative rather than a fully empowered child of God. The kingdom's priority is maturity, multiplication, and alignment, not visibility, applause, or dependency. This is what it means to live unveiled, fully responsible, genuinely equipped, and aligned with God's mission. This is Living Unveiled with Maddie.